So he says he lives in a small town, and in that small town, people are kind of hip to world ventures, and so when he goes to invite people, they kind of say, oh, well, it's that thing, I've already heard about it, and so on, right? Doesn't matter if you're in a small town or if you're in a big city, right? We get the same thing in New York, we get the same thing all over the world, doesn't matter where you are, everybody's saying, right? It's your response. I go to New York, somebody says, oh, is that world ventures thing? I've heard about it. Yeah, you know, well, I don't know, well, have you seen it? 9 out of 10 people never even saw it. One, they've just heard, right? It's just stupid. Then 2, I'll tell somebody, okay, well, who showed it to you? Oh, well, such and such person showed it to me. Real talk, if it wasn't Jay Peso, if it wasn't Michael Jackson, if it wasn't Walter Del Rey, if it wasn't Jamie, if it wasn't a rock star that showed it to him, I said, okay, cool, great, let me show you the right way. If it was a rock star, I'll say, man, why didn't you get started with it? Like, so I edify them because I'm never going to be edified by somebody who's earned it, you know what I mean? So my response constantly is, and then this is another thing too, you're probably inviting the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So like even now at this point where like I'm an international trainer, I'm all over the world speaking and training and teaching people still don't really know what I do. You know what I mean? They still don't know what I do. You know, so when I invite them, it's kind of like, the invite might be different because another thing that people know I don't do is work for somebody else. All right? So what I'll say is, hey, listen, man, I'm looking for a new partner. Are you interested? I'm looking for a new business partner. Are you interested? So I might say that depending on the relationship. But mostly that's it, bro. I mean, just give them the right answer. Somebody says, oh, I heard about that before. From who? Oh, I heard from this person. All right, cool. Let me show you the right way. Oh, when did you see it? I saw it 6 months ago. It's a different company today. I saw it 2 years ago. Dude, you kidding me? 2 years ago to now, it's a different company. It's a whole, like the pay plan is different. You guys right now in your first 30 days get paid more or have the opportunity to make more than what some of us had the opportunity to make in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same kind of effort. You know what I mean? So it's a different company. You got to posture up. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of like walk around like you got the winning lottery ticket and you're just trying to get them to scratch it. Cool?
Well, I always ask them, like he says, how long? How long do you see me? And they said, well, 2 months, 3 months. I said, man, you have to see the new ones. That's it.
What he said.
I came from New York too. We had like a year ago. You guys talk about the warm list and how like that. How do you go about getting like new connections, meeting people?
Yeah. So cold market, it's the art of making friends, right? And for introverts, that's kind of hard, right? So like you got to be precise in your conversation. You got to be when you have a conversation with someone, you got to have the right intention, right? You know, like you might see a girl at the gas station, right? You don't want to pull up to a girl and be like, hey, what's up, girl? Yo. You know what I mean? You might say something. If I'm at a gas station and, you know, I don't know, for whatever reason I see a girl there and I see maybe now's an opportunity that, you know, I can maybe work with this person. Because you can kind of look at somebody and say, okay, cool, like, you know, they're well put together, they obviously care about their appearance, maybe you can kind of tell they like nice things, you know, maybe they have a child in the car, something. I'll compliment, oh man, that's a really nice car. Oh, I like your shoes, nice shoes, my wife would love those shoes. I always say something like that too. Oh, my wife would love those shoes. Because now it's like, oh, okay. It's different, you know what I mean? Maybe you got a girlfriend, maybe you don't have a girlfriend. I still say, hey, my girlfriend loves those shoes. Where'd you get them from? Oh, I got them from Saks. So I got them from Neiman Marcus. Oh, nice. The one in Aventura Mall? Yeah, the one in Aventura Mall. Oh, do you work around there or something? Like, you know, just curious. You know, I don't want to be weird or anything, right? No, I don't work around there. Oh, okay. Just wondered because those are some really nice shoes. So I wonder, like, what kind of work do you do? Because to afford them, you gotta obviously be doing well, right? Yeah. So what do you do? Oh, doctor. Oh, nice, man. You guys work hard. God bless you guys, man. Cool. What do you do? I'm an entrepreneur. They always ask that. If you ask what do you do, they ask you back what do you do? Oh, me, I'm an entrepreneur. I just teach people how to, you know, get time and money for your own stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the art of making friends. You know, the art of making friends, not faking the funk, not being a fake person, not trying, making friends. You know, I've had instances where I see somebody, I'm like, hey man, it's a nice car, man. And he looks at me like, man, you lucky I didn't pull up my other whip, bro. Yeah. You know, so it's like you just gotta kind of like, you know, feel yourself a way around it, but you gotta, you know, at the end of the day, have the courage to move forward, you know, and to make the contact and to reach out, you know. Worst is gonna happen, they'll be like, they'll ignore you. And you'll look at them like, yeah, I feel bad, I should have said hello, because if you know who I am in 2 years, you're gonna wish you knew me.
Okay, in the art of prospecting, I don't want to offend anybody here, but it's hard to approach somebody if you're not dressed the right way. So my best for you, the best that I can say, be you, but be very sharp. Every time you go out there, remember, you don't know if Julia Costa or the new Julia Costa is behind you or beside you. So it's just dress nice and like all he says, use it, man. He's the best guy in that. Thanks. Use your tools.